There we go. Okay. Hi, everyone. The other day, this is several days ago now, I had posted a live video of sun gazing. And I was talking about, in the title of that, just so you can look for it, it says, LeiLahni Jones, Sun Gazing, What is Your Soul Purpose? And I kind of give you a few tips in there in how to go within and get the feel for what your soul purpose is. And really, I kind of gave you a little clue that our soul purpose is really to make happy, to be able to extend ourselves out and be able to be happy ourselves from within, and then extend that out to others to help others to be happy as well. You can't make anybody happy, but just by you being yourself and you being happy from within and you experiencing your own joy from within. Hi, Kristen. When you're experiencing your joy from within, then it naturally ripples out and radiates out to other people. So in this day and age, we're so fortunate and so grateful, because I think, gosh, we really are really lucky, because we have so many tools that we can access to be able to extend out even more to more people, okay, and to be able, basically leveraging ourselves, to be able to leverage ourselves and leverage our time is really important. I mean, I know you guys. Have you ever had those days? Hi, Maria. Have you ever had those days where you go, my goodness, I could really use two of me? And if you say, no, that's not me, then you're lying to yourself. Or you forgot. Or have you ever had those days where you go, gosh, I would really love to have three of me to get the job done? And then when it just starts piling up, because when you're really in that mode where you're on track, right, all of a sudden you're finding that you're needing to duplicate yourself. It's really important. And so having 5 or 10 of you to duplicate yourself is really cool, right? So maybe you're not in a position to be able to hire people, right? But we definitely are in a position nowadays to be able to use certain tools that can help us to leverage our time. So I'm kind of celebrating right now, because I've been, we have these phones, right? These phones that help us to leverage our time. And this one here, I've had this for quite a few years now, and it got to a point where it was totally overheating. I mean, if you haven't heard from me for a little bit, I was checking my messages in Instant Messenger as well as Facebook, and I'm not kidding you. I've got probably over 1,000 people that I need to reach out to. That are sitting in my direct message boxes, instant message. Hi, John. That are sitting in my direct message inboxes, and I wasn't able to reach out to them. I thought, oh my goodness, I had no idea how I was really taking for granted this tool, this incredible tool, to be able to duplicate ourselves just from a phone. Isn't that amazing? With what we can do nowadays with this. Not just the phone, but also Instant Messenger, also Facebook, also YouTube. But this got so overheated, I was literally ending up with welts on my fingers because it got so hot, it couldn't handle the load. So technology is advancing, so is humanity, by the way, and this is a really cool thing to be aware of and to see as a great sign. If you're going, oh my God, technology is going so, it's advancing way ahead over here. That is a reflection of how humanity is going through humanity as a whole. We're going through our own evolution. And as we are continuing to advance ourselves in our mindset, okay, in our state of being, technology is catching up. So you might think that we're needing to catch up to technology. No, it's the other way around. We are advancing, and it's a reflection of our advancement. That's huge. That is something to celebrate, okay? So, I think Joanne, excuse me, Jonay, hi. So it's something to be really grateful for, that go, oh my goodness, so you might go, oh, I'm kind of feeling a little overwhelmed. The only reason why you would be feeling that way, again, is because you lost sight of your soul purpose. And once again, our soul purpose, this is just a clue, okay? Our true soul purpose is to make happy. That is our true soul purpose. It's not what we do. What we do is just a tool or a vehicle for us to carry out our soul purpose, and that's to be happy, to be joyful, to be in harmony, to be harmony. And you've all heard the I am statements, right? I am harmony, I am joy, I am happy, I am love, I am eternal, I am, and you do your I am statements. And so I am joy, I am happy, and then what we do is we extend ourselves, because when our heart feels full, it must extend itself and reach out to others to be able to share in that happiness. You can't make anybody happy. You just be you, be happy yourself, and extend that out. And then, so we can do it with these tools, but when it overheats, it's like, oh boy, I've got to, this is where what no longer serves us, this no longer was serving me. And so therefore I wasn't able to follow up like I needed to, because this couldn't catch up. This is a really good sign, again, like I said. This couldn't catch up because humanity is evolving. We are growing. And this is from several years ago. It couldn't catch up to where humanity is now. So I thank goodness for our business and stuff. So I was able to upgrade. Just like we all need to upgrade in our thoughts, right? We need to, as we upgrade, like the thoughts that no longer, by the way, our thoughts are from our mind, right? The brain is something different. The brain is more in the physical. So within the brain, I talk about in these other videos, if you ever have a chance, you can have a look on the YouTube videos. It's LeiLahni Jones Sun Gazing. And in one of them, it's called, What is Your Soul Purpose? So you can have a look at that, and you can see where I talk about I give you little clues in tuning into yourself within, so you can live in your soul purpose. And when your heart feels full, as I said earlier, it must extend itself, okay? So in that video, in several videos on sun gazing, I talk about the pineal gland being in the center of the brain. Well, also within our brain is what we call the neural net. The neural net is also known as ego. It's our past memories, recordings. If you notice in the word memory are the words more me. There's more me of the past that no longer serve you now. A lot of times what happens, we get so caught up in the past, we're no longer present in the now, here. So if you're thinking about there are past memories that serve you to be able to carry out what it is that you're doing now, the wisdom that you've gained. But there are some memories that you really don't need. And that's just basically knowing, okay, those thoughts no longer serve me, those memories no longer serve me, and replace them with new thoughts, higher thoughts, thoughts that resonate at a higher energy, a higher vibration, right? And then this way, in like this old phone, you don't overheat. All of a sudden you're not working like you need to be working, or you're not living You're not living in your true purpose, right? You're not living in your true state of being. And that's to be happy, to be joy, okay? And then, so hence this, I just see the relation here. I go, oh my goodness, this is now, it's like upgrade. This is going to serve me better. Now I can find like those over 1,000 messages in my direct message. I can finally reply to everybody and not have my fingers hurt from the phone overheating. So this could catch up with it, right? So again, this is such a great celebration to me of celebrating that technology is catching up to humanity's evolution. We are growing. We are expanding. This is really something incredible. So if, like I said a little moment, if you feel overwhelmed, it's just your past creeping in and making you think that you can't handle it. Just go back to your purpose. What's your soul purpose? Your soul purpose is to be joy, is to be happy. And then all of a sudden, you're in the zone. Like any athlete that's in the zone, right? When an athlete's in the zone, everything feels like it's in slow motion. Yet the body is moving rapidly like this. But you are so clear in the direction that you're going, okay? That maybe people around you can't keep up with you. But you know where you're living in a different time zone, which is the now zone. And the now zone is powerful. And when you're in the now zone, the past, those past memories, they're out in the distance. They can't even get in because you're like this, like a laser beam. Your thoughts become a laser beam and you know exactly where you're headed. And then when this is full, oh, it's amazing. Then you're just incredible. I mean, what the effect you can have on the world around you is, instead of the world affecting you, this is where personal development is really important. And I'm seeing on Facebook, the number of people that are doing personal development and growing their thinking and expanding their way of being is incredible. So when you align your fullness of the heart, because nothing outside you will ever fulfill you. It will never happen, okay? It has to happen from within. It happens from within the heart, and your heart feels so full, and you're just happy, and you got to share it with other people, and that's in alignment with your laser beam thoughts. You're focused in the direction. You know exactly where you're going to go, and then all of a sudden, all the tools that no longer serve you, hence like this phone, the old phone, and all the old thoughts that no longer serve you begin to dissolve into your own light, basically. They just dissolve. They can't even stick around. And they get replaced with higher thoughts, higher vibration, higher energy, higher harmonics, higher frequencies. And if you guys are going, what is this thing about frequency? Hi, is it Tony? Hi, Tony. If you're wondering, what is this thing about people talking about frequency? Every thought is a frequency. There's frequency, and those are your thoughts. Okay, so all of a sudden, you're raising basically what you're doing is raising your thoughts are spiraling upward in vibration. It's like a higher vibration, higher energy, and it's incredible. And anything that does not match it, it's gone. Okay, it just dissolves. It can't. They can't be. They can't be in the same place. Okay, that dissolves, and you just keep. In your heart, you're feeling full, and you just keep spiraling your thoughts into higher vibration, higher energy, higher harmonics. Every thought has an energy, and now scientists can measure it. So if you haven't watched What the Bleep Do, oh no, it's What the Bleep, you know, great movie. It's a great stepping stone. And then when you really say, oh, I'm getting this is really cool, then go take it a step further. That's a stepping stone for a more advanced version of the movie. It's a different movie called Down the Rabbit Hole. It's What the Bleep Do We Know Down the Rabbit Hole. and incredible teachers, scientists, authors are helping us to understand the power of our thoughts, okay? And then the more people involved in any thought, then it's incredible what can be created. And then also look up, because I was talking about the heart being full, also look up type in Google, heart electromagnetic field. Okay, type that in and have a field day with that. Because you're going to find out that your heart energy right here, that's why I said the only thing, and it's not even a thing, the only thing that can fulfill you is within. It's in your heart center. And you, when your heart is full, you are fulfilled. You're filled with happiness. You're filled with joy. You're filled with harmony. You're filled with bliss. You're filled with ecstasy. It's so full. And it has to ripple out. It ripples out to more people. And so when you look up heart electromagnetic field, you're going to find out that the electromagnetic field around the heart, scientists have already proven this, that it is stronger than the electromagnetic field around the brain. This is powerful stuff, you guys, okay? So that's why I'm celebrating this because now, you know, I just filled my heart, right? Filling it up, and raising that electromagnetic field, the vibrations of that. Hi, Dave. And then and then having that in aligning my thoughts with my heart. The effect I can have with other people is incredible. And what's really amazing is that when we're in that state, then it literally affects all that we do. Your sole purpose is not what you do. It's merely an activity for you to be able to live out your sole purpose and have a ripple out through what you do. And then you'll find yourself, like you guys have heard about the law of attraction. You hear it everywhere, right? For several years now, it's been like, it's just like bubbling. It's really cool. So then what happens, again, in the word attraction, law of attraction, is the word action. So depending on how great your soul purpose is from within, and then the things that you feel like you want, that you go, oh, that would be exciting to do, right? Those are vehicles for you to be able to extend your love, to extend your happiness, to make, not because you, again, it's not because you care about what people think of you. Oh, I got to make them happy. No, not because of that. You're just being happy, you're being joy, and you extend it out, and that radiates out to other people so that you rub off on them. So instead of the world affecting you, you are affecting the world around you. This is incredible. And so then certain tools that you need, like for me in this case, upgrading from this phone to this phone. Gotta open the box. Oh my God. So upgrading to this phone right here. This is so cool. Look at it's going to be really cool. The screen's bigger and everything. I'll be able to do a better job in extending myself out. I'm now going to be able to leverage my time better, leverage myself better, and be able to reach out to more people. And so when you're in that state of being, what starts to happen is you'll find yourself attracting certain events, tools, people that are in alignment with what you have in mind to do. What you go, okay, this is the direction I want to go. This is exciting. This is what I want. You're feeling it in your heart. It's like, oh, pitter, patter, pitter, patter. I got to have that. I got to do that, right? All of a sudden, laser focus with your heart full, and boom, all of a sudden, everything that you need starts showing up. What you no longer needs to fall apart in a sense, because it's not in alignment with what you say you want. So when that happens, don't get upset. If something breaks on you, for example, don't be upset. Just go, oh, wait a second. I just upgraded my thoughts. This tool may not be in alignment with what I say I want to accomplish. Okay, and then certain tools to help you might need or have that you need to be able to duplicate yourself better. Right? So I'm going to be, it's up there. It's going to be up there on Facebook up there. Anyway, I'm going to be giving you a link, okay, to some of you guys are wondering, what is it that she does she just sun gaze? Is that all she does? So I'll give you my link and the tool that I'm using to be able to duplicate myself, to be able to leverage myself. That could be really helpful for you. I do one. I'm in the health and wellness industry, and the tools that I'm using is really helping me for that. But what is really, really cool, the same tools that I use to help leverage myself are the same tools that are going to be available for you to leverage yourself for your business, which to me is such a miracle, because I've been always very fortunate to attract amazing tools in my business that I couldn't share with other businesses. And certain events took place that, like I said, kind of like this phone, it no longer matched for what I was envisioning for the world, because prosperity is something that everyone deserves. But you have to know that you deserve it and see yourself deserving it. And so my husband and I, we attracted a tool that's helping us that we can actually share with other people. That other people with other businesses, it's great for all businesses, especially small businesses, whether you have a network marketing business, whether you're writing a book, maybe you're a personal trainer, maybe you're a holistic healer, maybe you have a yoga center, maybe you have a clothing line, maybe you've created these amazing personal development audios. Maybe you're a motivational speaker, a life coach. There's so many kinds of coaches. It's fantastic what's going on right now. And I found that this tool has been really incredible to be able to reach out to the marketplace and say, hey, take a look at this. Maybe this is something you could use. It might not be. It might not be something that excites you. But if it is, I invite you to go take a look at the link. Just click on tap on the link that I'm going to be giving, that I'll be enclosing with this video. And if it is, then Dave and myself will be here for you as a coach for your business, because I know that you have a business that you love. And you're not thinking about starting up another business. You've got a business product already that is a dream come true for you. And you've been asking, how can I affect more people? How can I be able to reach out to more people? How can I leverage my time? How can I leverage myself? How can I help maybe you have a team of people and you're growing in a certain rate, but maybe you have a team of people that aren't growing like you are. Well, these tools can help to educate your team on social media. The community is beautiful. I'm just so grateful to the community, a beautiful community that's very neutral for all businesses. Even maybe you have a real estate business, it's wonderful for that too. So I just invite you to go take a look. Maybe it's not for you now, or maybe you know someone that has been struggling and getting their team going and stuff, and just give them the link, and they can go take a look. And there's a free video, free movie for you to watch. It's 40 minutes. It's really cool, and that's very informative. So you can really have a good idea of what all the tools that are there available for you. Even to train, I love this, even down to training your team for you. So you don't have to be the know-it-all. If you're saying, I'm kind of overwhelmed, there's only one of me, like I said, now you can have 2 of you, 3 of you, 4 of you, 5 of you, 10 of you, with all the tools available to help train your team, down to helping them have an understanding on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Messenger. Oh, there's so many great tools, you guys. And YouTube, and not the Instagram person that's so in love with Instagram may not like Facebook, and you're the Facebook person. You're like, yeah, I'm so excited about Facebook, but I don't know about that Instagram thing, right? Maybe you might be that person. And how are you going to train the person that loves Instagram? How are you going to help them to really leverage themselves and grow their business for Instagram? That's where this tool comes in. Same thing goes for YouTube and Twitter, like I said, and Snapchat, all the different social media tools or vehicles that are available for us, so you can carry out your vision, what you envision for yourself, for your business, for your community is now available. It's right there. Okay, so anyway, enjoy a wonderful day, you guys, a wonderful now, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.